We continue to follow breaking traffic news this morning. We have issued a traffic impact alert for a car fire along I-25 near 84th for commuters heading into Thornton. Good morning. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Good morning, everyone. That fire is out now, but the backups are still sticking around this morning. Our Erica Lopez is tracking those impacts for you in just a moment.
First 9 News traffic specialist Brianna Fernandez is live on scene for us right now. Brianna, what are you seeing out there this morning?
You know, you guys, I-25, it is just a complete nightmare. Like you guys mentioned, Erica will mention those delays here in just a bit, but I'm going to step out of the way just so our photographer, Joe Swanson, can show you what we're seeing here because of that car fire. We now know that it's deadly. That's according to Colorado State Patrol. We also want to be very careful about what we're showing you out here from our pointage, from our view, because according to Colorado State Patrol, we just talked to a trooper. He says that there's still a body here on scene. So Colorado State Patrol, they tell me that only one person was inside of that vehicle. Again, this is northbound I-25 for anyone near the 84th Avenue area. Adams County Fire, I want to show you some of these pictures that they posted. They are saying that this is a single car that hit that wall on the side of I-25 and then caught on fire on impact. A very, very sad situation. Now, we are seeing a heavy police presence as well. Sky 9 is over the scene. Now, from those pictures, you guys were seeing those flames, and part of that car was also on top of a metal barrier. So again, Sky 9 showing us just how badly damaged this vehicle is. It's unrecognizable. It's unclear exactly what make or model this vehicle is, but you're seeing a heavy police presence. That right shoulder partially blocked. We saw a tow truck arrive here to the scene about 30 to 20 minutes ago. Again, this is just a sad situation now that we know that this is a deadly car fire that happened just before 4:30. That's according to both Colorado State Patrol as well as Adams County. But again, these delays that I'm seeing up and down I-25, I mean, just getting here to the scene, it took us a bit from I-70 heading into I-270 and then I-25. So I do want to send things over to our traffic anchor, Erica Lopez, because Erica, these cars are just crawling through this area right now.
Yeah, Brianna, it is a rough situation that we're dealing with at 7:02. We really appreciate your reporting this morning because we can't always get the best visuals from Sky 9 and CDOT, but when you are out there, boots on the ground, we learn a lot more information and we can see things a lot better. As it stands right now, like Brianna said, northbound I-25, not a full closure, but we are dealing with significant delays. As you can see, very slow moving volume out here. So this problem is between Highway 36 and 84th this morning. If you're getting ready to travel from the North Washington area in toward Thornton, in toward North Glen, this is slowing you down this morning. This is that vehicle that Brianna was talking about. So what we learned from the Adams County Fire Department, they posted on X saying this vehicle hit the median wall and on impact, it caught fire. We know this happened a little bit after 4 o'clock this morning. As it stands, the investigation is ongoing. We have seen a tow truck just on the other side of Sky 9 here, but no work yet to actually clear out this vehicle. Couple right lanes are closed off, the shoulder, and at least 2 right lanes are blocked along this area. So, of course, it is causing delays. Let's take you over to what we are looking at from CDOT this morning. Just a different vantage point where we can see a lot of emergency crews out here still. We know anytime there is a fatal crash, it typically takes hours and hours to clear while the investigation is ongoing. So very congested as folks are passing by. And then it's a straight up parking lot behind it here at Highway 36. This is about a half-mile north of Highway 36 and 270. Let's take you over to our map. I want to show you exactly where this is. So we are dealing with that crash northbound I-25 between 36 and 84th this morning. Let's talk workaround options. I don't want anyone getting stuck in the parking lot that you can see right here coming through the North Washington area. Washington Street itself is going to be a good option, runs parallel to the interstate this morning. We're seeing those southbound onlooker delays as well. And that's really not the only thing that we are following this morning. Northbound I-25, I do want to show you what that drive time is looking at, but I also want to give you a disclaimer. I wouldn't say it's entirely accurate. It's showing a 3 to 4 minute slowdown between 76 and 144th Avenue. But as you can see, northbound I-25 delays are stretching past 76. So I'm going to go ahead and say anywhere from a 5 to 10 minute backup on northbound I-25, meaning Washington Street is a good workaround option. Southbound I-25 slowing, completely unrelated, from about 76 and I-25, crossing over I-70, all the way down towards 6th Avenue. It's a slow ride. We had an earlier wreck at Zuni and northbound I-25 that cleared, but from Santa Fe, headed up towards Spear, it's still slow going. Additionally, we have a wreck clearing out on eastbound I-70 at 225. Not only is it impacting I-70, but northbound 225 through Aurora from Alameda all the way up to I-70 is at a crawl as well this morning. We'll get a check of your forecast now with senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi.
All right, Erica, thanks so much. And Lyman, this courtesy of our new Viera wireless cameras out here across the Eastern Plains. What a great network. Dozens of cameras that give us a bird's eye view, literally speaking here, of the Eastern Plains. And Lyman this morning waking up to mostly clear skies out there. Just a few high clouds overhead. Same idea for us in Denver. Mid-60s for us right now. And those temperatures, 60s Eastern Plains, 40s, 50s in the high country. And radar is quiet as could be right now. But later today, how about those mid to upper 90s for us? It's going to be 98 for us here in Denver. Full Nick Lachey worth of temperatures for us across the Denver area, just shy of our daily record set back in 2021. And those overall headlines, it's hot today, near 100, big cool down, midweek though with lots of storms. I'll have details in my full forecast.
All right, Chris, thank you. This morning, we are working to learn more about a teen who was hit by a boat last night. This happened while he was tubing at Cherry Creek Reservoir. The call came in around 6 o'clock last night. CPW says the teen was on the tube being pulled by a boat when he was hit. Two people nearby brought the teen to shore. CPW says that he was conscious and breathing while on his way to the hospital. The teen is expected to be okay, but had severe cuts to both legs. Investigators are working to find out what led up to the incident and if anyone will face charges. CPW has responded to severe accidents this summer. The latest happened less than 2 weeks ago down at Lake Pueblo State Park. A woman in her 40s died in a boating accident. CPW officials say that she made contact with the propeller. The incident is under investigation. CPW is urging everyone to make sure that your boat has all the proper equipment and take safety classes. You can also request an inspection for your boat at any time. Today, the Trump administration is holding talks with two countries ahead of trade deadlines early next month. President Trump is meeting with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in Scotland. The White House says that they will refine a trade deal outline that they signed last month. European Union countries are considering whether to approve a framework that Trump and the EU Commission president unveiled yesterday. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is in Sweden for trade talks with Chinese officials today. The U.S. and China have an outline for an agreement of a goal of finalizing a deal by August 12th. Analysts say that the agreements are giving U.S. businesses clarity about how much they'll have to spend on tariffs.
Big changes could be coming to the world's most powerful central bank, the Federal Reserve. Last month, President Trump promoted board member Michelle Bowman as a vice chair on the central bank's board of governors. She is widely expected to slash banking regulations and make them simpler. Bowman has already begun the process of revisiting and easing banking rules that came about in the aftermath of the 2008 global financial crisis. In addition, the White House may be looking to cut more than 10% of the Fed's workforce in coming years. And Chair Jerome Powell will step aside at the end of his term in May of next year or earlier if he resigns, which will accelerate changes at the Fed. The Federal Reserve will announce the latest interest rate decision on Wednesday.